come to Cambodia, you got to do this. It's hard. It's very hard. It must be done.
You want to go to I-21 first?
Yes.
Okay.
This morning we're doing a bit of a tour of the unpleasantness of Cambodia, which you can't avoid when you're here. I'll give you a brief overview of the violent history of Cambodia. In 1975, the Khmer Rouge, a radical communist movement led by the dictator Pol Pot, seized control of Cambodia. Their aim was to create a communist, classless, agrarian society. This morning we're on our way to visit the Tuol Sleng Genocide Museum. Originally a high school, the Khmer Rouge transformed it into S21, a secret facility for the detention, interrogation, torture and extermination of political prisoners. It was the worst of over 200 such centres located across Cambodia.
We're here.
Yeah, S21.
Yeah.
Kumbong.
Thank you.
The audio guide leads us on a trail of sorrow and despair, calmly yet passionately explaining the horrors of S21. Awful place. Between 1975 and 1979, some 20,000 people came through here. Of those 20,000, these 7 inmates are the only known surviving prisoners. Anyone could end up in S21 under purges, where suspected dissidents were rounded up, photographed, incarcerated, tortured into confession, and then executed. So we just heard that they tortured them until almost dead, but they didn't want them to die. So if they were going to die, they'd bring in a doctor to make them better so they could torture them some more and get their supposed confession. Man, you'd say anything, wouldn't you?
Just to end it.
This is not easy. Methods of torture at S21 included beatings, electric shocks, waterboarding, suffocation, hanging, rape, as well as live medical experimentation. Wow.
Memorial is there.
The period from 1975 to 1979 is known as the Cambodian Genocide and resulted in the deaths of an estimated 1.7 to over 2 million Cambodian people.
When you visit Cambodia, this is not one of the places you go to because you want to. You go to here because you have to share this story.
So when people have been tortured within an inch of their lives and a confession gained, they were taken to a place near here called the Killing Field, where we're going now. After our visit to the Tuol Sleng Genocide Museum, we continue our journey to one of Cambodia's most sombre sites, Choeung Ek, also known as the Killing Fields. Located 15 kilometres southwest of Phnom Penh, Choeung Ek was the site where thousands of victims from S21 and other detention centres were taken for execution. Walking through the grounds of Choeung Ek, the serenity of the landscape contrasts starkly with its tragic history. This site was one of many used by the regime, where collectively more than 1.3 million people were killed and buried. Throughout the site, simple signs and exhibits provide harrowing details of the lives lost as we listen to the tales of the suffering endured. As we move solemnly across the boardwalks, we come across the killing tree. This tree was horrifically used by the Khmer Rouge cadres to kill children. The magic tree stands as a once ordinary tree that was used to hang a loudspeaker, masking the sounds of the executions with propaganda music. At the heart of Choeung Ek is the Great Stupa.
a memorial filled with over 5,000 skulls and bones of victims unearthed from the surrounding mass graves. Each level is a solemn reminder of the scale of the atrocities committed.
Never forget. Certainly never will forget coming here.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, right here, the last our destination.
If you come to Cambodia, you got to do this. It's hard. It's very hard. It must be done. Been to some pretty evil places in my time. Part of me just wants them to burn it to the ground.
You can't do that. You can't forget. You do that, you forget. And then it happens again.
How many times have we said never again?
Yeah.
This place is not just a reminder of the past, but a call for remembrance and a hope for a future free of such senseless brutality.
Let's go.
Sadly, all things must come to an end, and it's time to leave Raffles and Cambodia. Time to go.
Good morning. Thank you very much.
Please double check your bag again. Make sure you got everything here.
Yes.
Yes. You have a very nice tuk-tuk.
The transfer to Phnom Penh Airport is straightforward and easy, but leave plenty of time as the traffic is highly unpredictable.
Thank you. Luggage checked in, wife checked in, gates
that way.
4
This
to
way.
21. You switched on.
Yeah, you were going to go that way. And I, yes, you were.
Gate 8. Happy days.
Welcome to Singapore, ladies and gentlemen, and to all Singaporeans and residents of Singapore, a warm welcome home.
Welcome to Singapore.
Again.
Again. Immigration arrival.
All right, now, where to?
I do have something to declare.
What?
I love you.
Oh.
The taxi transfer to downtown Singapore takes around 25 minutes along the East Coast Parkway. We soon arrive at our new Singapore hotel, the Pullman Hill Street.
You're looking at the door hole. Peeping.
Just waiting.
Join us next time as we once again explore the island nation of Singapore.
We've taken issue that since we were here in January 2020, prices seem to have gone up a lot.
I'm going to smell like a barbecue at the end of the night. It's time for dinner. The buzz has gone off.
The mystery meat.
But it comes in that box you can use as a jewellery box later. So it's reusable.
Good night from us, travellers.
Good night.
See you in the morning. Bye. Bye.
Join us.
Welcome to Melbourne, ladies and gentlemen. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is off. Please take care when opening the overhead compartments and remember to take all your belongings with you.